Thank you, Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters, as Andy has mentioned that before the meeting, I think exercise is definitely very important for our daily lives. And another form of exercise, actually, besides going out for physical activity, is stretching. I want to emphasize that. It's something you don't have to go out and do, but it's actually necessary for you to do every day, because it relaxes your muscles by stretching your ligaments. So I want to encourage people to learn many forms of stretching. And you could do that 30 minutes, 15 minutes a day, and I think it will definitely help you as well. So back to my speech for the day, which is dry green. Now we all know the word of the past decades is green. As many of you know, the gas price has gone up, and everyone from politician to your banker is asking you to be more efficient in your driving. So one of the invention that as a result of this is the hybrid car, which means you can drive the car with gas and also both electricity. Well, I'm not totally against the idea of driving hybrid. I do think there are many other ways we can drive green and also be more friendly to the environment. So first of all, my question for everyone here is, when you go to the gas pump, there are three choices mostly: 87, 88, and 92. Which one of you put in 87? Raise a hand. 88? Wow. 92?
Special.
I will tell you this from up front. If you've ever filled out the gas tank, if you ever fill out gas with 88, the middle grade, which is, you got gem. There's absolutely nothing that helps you with that grade. I think many of you actually are pretty smart consumers. The gas company, they have put this image out there that says higher octanes means better fuel economy. Well, it's better for your car. So the way the car is designed by the engineers, when the engine is first put together, there are many specs in there. And unless there's a label out there in your car in the dashboard or by the gas holder that you put in the gas that says premium required for your vehicle, there's absolutely no need of you to fill in the 92 or the higher grade. And it makes no sense for you to give more money to the oil company by giving something that's not necessary. So that's very good that most of you know not to put in the high grade unless it's necessary. The second tip I want to give you about driving is, do you know how to set up your seats? Raise your hand. How many things you think that you know how to set up your driver's seats? Well, I want to do a little demonstration here for you. Grab a seat. Now, pretend this is the driver's seat, and there are several ways to adjust it. Many of the new cars have many adjustments for the seats, and today I'm going to give you a little demonstration on how to properly set it up. Well, I'm sitting here in my driver's seat. There are actually on your left side, on the bottom foot, there's a really, usually there's a spot there for you to put your foot on. I think the first one you want to adjust is the fork and back. So how do you properly adjust the distance? Put your left foot on the spot where there's this, it's called a dead pedal. And when you put your foot there, adjust it back and forth. And you want to keep it in the way that your left foot is in the angle that's comfortable for you. So that's how you set it up. Second of all, there's many cars have adjustment on the side or on the somewhere around the seat that allows you to adjust the seat up and down. Well, some of them may be manual, some of them may be power. The way you want to set up the height is you want to hold your wrist to a little punch, and you want to put it above your head. The distance between your head and the roof should be this much. And the higher you can adjust yourself on the seat, you can better see the front of your car better. So that's actually really important for you to see the front, because in a situation like parking, or in other situations like seeing what's in front of the road, it helps you to see what's, it helps you if you are sitting in a higher position. Third is your tilt. And there's usually also adjustment on the side that allows you to the back of the seat to go tilt a little forward, a little backward. Now, how do you know which way is better? It's good enough for you. You don't want to go all the way back, because if that way you're looking up front, you have to put your head down more. And you don't want to go too close, because usually modern cars have airbags, and if it's you two up front, anything happens, the airbag is close up to you. You don't want to get up too close to it, because that's where most of the impact is. The way to properly adjust your back is put your hands, both your hands, at the steering wheel, and relax your wrist. When the steering wheel point past the wrist, and then you probably relax, that's how much, and then relax your arms a little bit. You want to have a little angle out there, and then that's how your back should be at that position. So again, the back and forth, height, and tilt. There's three of them. You could, after you did the third one, you could also go back to the back and forth to have it adjusted a bit as well. So with that in mind, your seat is properly set. Now, the second tip I want to give you about driving is you have to know how to set your mirrors. What I found out, most people, I would say about 80 to 90%, that at this stage, when they drive, is they don't know how to set their mirrors. Mirrors is actually really important because it helps you give you visions of your surroundings. And the most important way to set up your mirrors is your side mirrors. We all know the middle mirror is the one that you can see furthest. But when it comes to side mirrors, most people don't know how to set it up properly, and they leave out blind spots in there. And that's what happens when most of the time when an accident happens is because blind spots, people couldn't realize that there are actually cars behind them on the side. Because when you're driving in front of going straight, there's not really much chance of an accident happening. But when you're trying to switch lanes, you don't see what's around you on the side. That's when you're trying to create a panic situation, and you have to get in the last second changes. The way properly to set your mirror is, after you set up your seats properly, you have to lean to your side of the window. Roll it up all the way, put your head on the side of the window, and look in your mirrors. Now, if your mirrors is set up properly, it should be all the way out there to the furthest, all the way out, and then at the very right-hand side of the edge of the mirror, you should be able to see your back of the car. Now, after you done that, you lean back forward, and then you go to the other side. The other side is you lean forward to the middle of the car, and then you also set up to the furthest to the left, furthest to the right, and then the inside of the mirror, you're able to see the back of the car as well. So with that, you are set for your mirrors. And the way to look at it, your mirrors, is that the furthest distance is come from the middle of the middle mirror of the center. And as car approaching on the side, you should be able to see the cars overlapping between the center mirror and the side mirrors. Now, the smallest it intersects between the two mirrors, the better it is. And when you are not able to see the car on your side mirrors, the car next to you should be on the shoulder. So before every time you switch lanes, look at the center mirror first, and then the side mirror, and then also take a little peek on the side as well, on the shoulder. And then you will have a very good understanding of what's around you, and that's a safe time for you to switch lanes. So that being said, I think this really helps for driving green this day, because as a Toastmaster, I want to see each one of you be safe on the road and give us more helpful speeches. And also, I think it is important that we don't get into a situation where accident can occur, and in a way that also helps the environment as well, because less resources is going to be concentrated on a situation that we, I think, totally avoided. With that being said, I want to give back control to our Toastmaster.